미국과 인도 간의 무역 합의가 성사됐습니다. 이번 합의에서 특히 주목할 점은 인도가 러시아산 원유 구매를 중단하고 미국산 제품을 구매하기로 한 건데요. 미국은 인도산 제품에 대해 관세도 대폭 완화했습니다. 50%에서 18%까지 낮춘 건데요. 반대로 인도는 미국산 제품에 대한 관세를 사실상 0% 수준까지 낮추면서 거의 전면적인 철폐에 나섰습니다. 여기에 더해 인도는 그동안 장벽으로 작용해왔던 무역기술 장벽을 완화하고 미국의 기술과 안전 기준을 인정하는 절차에도 합의했는데요. 이에 따라 기술과 안전 기준이 중요한 의료기기 분야를 중심으로 미국 기업이 인도 시장에서 상대적으로 유리한 위치를 차지할 가능성도 커졌습니다. 이런 변화는 한국에 대해 자동차 관세를 25%로 인상하겠다고 경고한 최근 흐름과 대비를 이루는 만큼 우리에게도 시사하는 바가 적지 않습니다. 미국 무역대표부가 CNBC에 출연해 이번 무역협정의 세부 내용을 설명했습니다. 직접 들어보시죠.
Remember April of last year on Liberation Day, and then we remember the announcement of all the trade deals as they would come, and we'd be waiting and waiting. We were always waiting, it seemed, and some of the other president's men, Howard Lutnick and others, would talk about India and whether we were getting close with India. Is this that same deal that we were talking about the entire time finally coming to fruition, Mr. Ambassador?
Yes. Yes, this is it. The time has come, and now we have the deal. We'll finish papering it, but we know the specifics, we know the details. It's a very exciting opportunity. On the one hand, we'll continue to maintain some level of tariff against India, 18%, because we have this giant trade deficit with them. But they've also agreed to reduce their tariffs for us on a variety of agricultural products, manufactured goods, chemicals, medical devices, et cetera. It's an exciting opportunity for both countries.
Because I remember, Jameson, that we got things done with certain countries where we thought it wasn't that egregious the way we were being treated. There was a notion that India was one of the worst actors in terms of protectionism for their own stuff and tariffs. Is everything going to zero? It sounds too good to be true. That's kind of what the president indicated, and we're staying at 18 for what we tariff Indian goods. Is that really what the trade deal stipulates?
So with India, right now, today, for industrial goods, their average tariff is about 13.5%. That's going to go to zero for virtually everything. When I say virtually, I mean 98, 99%. On the agricultural side, there's a vast array of agricultural goods that will go to zero. India, like every country in the world, including the United States, has some protection around some certain key areas. Well, they'll continue to control that, and we'll continue to work on access. But for a variety of things, tree nuts, wine, spirits, fruits, vegetables, et cetera, they're going down to zero.
But
so this is a big win.
And you got the oil concession, which it just seems like a lot of things. The non-trade barriers are being significantly reduced by India as well?
Yes, the non-tariff barriers, as you know, Joe, if you get rid of a tariff, that's one thing, but often the non-tariff barriers pose problems. So we have an understanding and agreement with the Indians as well on a variety of technical barriers to trade, areas where they have not accepted U.S. standards. We know American goods are safe. We know they're effective, et cetera. We have effective regulation in the U.S., sometimes too effective. So we have an agreement with them on a process for recognizing certain U.S. standards. They obviously have their own political considerations, and they have their own processes for accepting those standards. But that's a key portion of this trade agreement that should open up this market of over 1 billion people to U.S. goods.